Hi guys, I'm here today to basically have a massive rant, and it is aimed at Disney themselves. Stop killing your own franchises. Stop ruining your own films. Why are you doing this? Most recently, we have found out that there is going to be a live-action version of Beauty and the Beast, and that Emma Watson has been cast as Belle. Now, I'm not trying to bash on Emma Watson, but I just don't see it. When I look at Emma Watson, I don't see her as a Disney princess. I mean, I know maybe I'm typecasting her as Hermione, but I just don't. And my biggest issue with it all is that she was like, well, I can't even sing, but they cast me anyway, pretty much. But she's like, what? You cast someone who can't even sing, and you want her to sing? And she admits this. And it's not that, like I say, I've not got a massive issue with it being Emma Watson. I've not got a vendetta against her or anything. What I have a vendetta against is the fact that Disney are now insisting on making all these live action films based on their classics. Like there's the new Cinderella coming out, and when I look at the trailer, all I see is Ever After with Drew Barrymore in. Has anyone else seen this film? It just reminds me of that a lot, and mixed with the original cartoon, obviously, because it wasn't a perfect retelling. But I'm just over it, and my main issue with all this is that I recently saw Maleficent. Whew. I understand why it got bad reviews, and I was not impressed at all. It just took my favourite villain and went poof, pretty much. It literally just destroyed my childhood. Like I said, Maleficent is my favourite villain, and the reason I like her so much is because she's such a ruthless villain, and she just seems to be evil because she wants to be evil. She didn't need that backstory. I mean, fair enough, if it had been done well. But the fact that they tried to force a new story upon her and make her good, no. And the fact that they made her pet crow actually able to change forms, and the fact that they couldn't even stick really to the original story of the fairies, they didn't even have the same names, which I'm not saying it has to be a perfect retelling of Sleeping Beauty, but if you're going to base it on Maleficent, who is Disney's villain in that film, why are your other characters not sticking? King Stefan was still called King Stefan, and Aurora was still called Aurora, but the fairies, I can't even remember what their names were. They were just stupid. Their names are Fauna, Flora and Merryweather, not whatever you gave them. And the fact that she basically just made them out to be says she, wasn't Maleficent actually telling the story. The film made them out to be morons, and that they didn't care. They just neglected her, Aurora. I didn't like it. No. Stop ruining the original story. And I feel like this is the route they're going now with these retellings. I mean, obviously I haven't seen the new Cinderella yet. I don't even know if it's out yet. I was going to go and see it with some friends, mainly so that I could, one, spend some time with some friends, and two, prove myself wrong that this is not going to be just the same scenario again. But I feel like it is going to be, and now with the whole Beauty and the Beast thing, I'm just not up for it. I don't want the Beast to be ruined. The Beast is my favourite Disney character of all time, and I'm just worried that they're just going to destroy him. No one knows who the Beast is going to be just yet, but who is good enough? Who can I look at and think he could be a really good Beast? No one that I can think of. It'd have to be some unknown actor who was born for the role, and I just doubt it's going to happen. And with Into the Woods, even, where that was a Disney film, but it wasn't actually based on a Disney story, but it still had a lot of Disney based characters in it, like Rapunzel and Cinderella and a Wicked Witch. Maybe she wasn't any specific one, but that had so much potential to be brilliant. And if it wasn't for the fact that they had sped through what is quite a lengthy play to try and make it into a movie, a much shorter movie, it would have been so much better. The first half of the film is done brilliantly, and the second half is just why it's getting the bashings it's getting. And I just think Disney needs to stop reusing their same old stories and think of something original. I know they've got Big Hero 6 coming out, but that's not even original really. It's a Marvel thing that they've taken off. But again, at least it's fresh in the Disney universe. But with all these live action films, I don't know, I just want to see something new. If you're going to tell us a fairy tale, try something new. Like, there isn't really a Disney Little Red Riding Hood. The closest we've got is one in Into the Woods. Maybe do something on that. Or we don't have a Disney Hansel and Gretel. Do that. We don't have a Disney Thumbelina. I mean, I know there is a Thumbelina film out there. I love it. But Disney haven't done it. Do that. Stop making all these remakes and cashing in on the name of a film that we already love, or a character that we already love, when it's not going to be the same and we don't need it. Yeah, I just want to know that other people feel the same way as I do about this, and that not everyone thinks it's an amazing idea to keep doing all these live action remakes or all these spin-offs, and that we just want something a bit more unique out there. There's 100 remakes of Cinderella. There's quite a few of Beauty and the Beast. There's even a few of Sleeping Beauty. We don't really need all these. Yeah. I just wanted to get this off my chest. It just really makes me rage. I had such a rage watching Maleficent. And that's all I've got to say, really. If these films do come out, I'm going to end up seeing them, like I ended up seeing Maleficent. And I'll probably end up being really annoyed about it, but at least I've said it here. I want to like these things, but I just can't, because it's just Disney throwing away what they've originally made me believe as a child. And I think that's my issue. They're taking something I believed in so much as a child and going, no, that's not actually it. And I think that's what it is. I think that's my issue. If you stuck through this video, props to you. And I hope that I'm not going to start some massive Emma Watson argument, because all I'm saying is that she admits to herself she can't sing, and I just don't feel like the film is necessary. So yeah, thanks guys, bye.